Hello everyone. In the last video we talked about hair fall in females. So today I'll be discussing about the various causes and treatment of hair fall in men. So hair fall in men is very common. We see it in about 15% men in the age less than 30 years, and as the age advances in men above the age of 40, it's almost about 50% men experience baldness in some form or the other. So even in men, it is a cause of emotional disturbance and it affects the quality of life of a person. Although it's only a cosmetic problem, the male pattern baldness has shown to have a risk associated with cardiovascular diseases as well. It's commonly called as the male pattern baldness or the androgenetic alopecia. There is it's most commonly familial in nature. In about 80% patients, we do see a very strong family history, and this is more so when the history is from the maternal side. That is, if some relative in the maternal side of the family is having a hair fall or a baldness problem, then the chances that the boys in the family will inherit the disease is more common. So before we understand the causes of this hair fall, the male pattern hair fall, let us talk about the hair cycle. Our hair grows primarily in 3 stages. This is called the hair cycle. The growth phase, which is the anagen phase, this lasts for 3 to 5 years, and about 80 to 90% hair in our scalp is in the growing phase or the anagen phase. After the growing phase, the next is the transition phase or the catagen phase. This lasts for just 2 to 3 weeks, and during this phase the hair actually shrinks in size and then it gets pushed into the telogen or the resting phase. The telogen phase lasts for about 3 to 4 months, and at the end of this phase the hair sheds and then the next cycle begins. So what happens in the male pattern baldness is that there is a miniaturization or shrinkage of the hair follicle. So the anagen phase, the growing phase, gradually reduces and the resting phase gradually increases. So as the anagen phase keeps on reducing, the hair becomes shorter, and ultimately it becomes so short that it is unable to even reach the surface of the scalp, that is the skin, and it is unable to come out of the hair root. It is unable to come out of the hair pore. So then there is an empty follicle there. As this process advances and as the number of years pass, the hair root actually gets completely destroyed and it is unable to regrow back any new hair now. Now this is important because in the early stages where there is only a shrinkage of the hair follicle, right timely treatment we are able to stop the disease progress and also regrow back some hair. So having understood this, what is the typical pattern of the androgenetic alopecia? The most common thing that patients notice is there is a recession of the hairline. So the forehead starts looking broader. In some patients there is only a recession from these sides, what we call as the temporal recession, and this gives the typical M pattern. Then gradually one sees thinning of the hair from the center of the head, that is the vertex area, and as this gradually progresses, the person is left with only a band of hair that runs from this sides to the back, and the entire frontal area appears empty. So once we notice that the hair fall is progressing, it is the right time to consult your dermatologist. There will be periods where the person will feel that besides thinning of the hair, there is sudden increase in shedding of the hair. So at that stage one sees hair on the comb, on the pillow, on the sink, and almost everywhere. It's important to consult your dermatologist before you start any treatment by yourself. This is because your dermatologist will first assess you with the help of this instrument, which is called as a trichoscope. With the trichoscope, we are able to magnify the hair roots, we are able to assess the individual follicles, and we are able to see or grade the extent of this hair fall. We are able to stage it, and then we are able to prognosticate or give a we are able to roughly have an idea as to how much time the patient needs to follow treatment and what is the prognosis, how much are the chances that we'll be able to grow back new hair. Once your doctor examines you, he may also want to prescribe a few tests like the cholesterol and the lipid profile, because I told you there is an association between the male pattern baldness with metabolic syndromes. For the treatment, the mainstay of treatment would be minoxidil solution. This is available either as a 2% or a 5% in a solution form or in a foam form. This the exact vehicle and the percentage will be prescribed to you by your doctor. It is a very good treatment. It not only arrests the progress, but it is also able to regrow back some hair if treated at the right stage. However, results are slow to appear. They start only after 2 months of treatment, and it may take 3 to 4 months to get any visible results. Once you start seeing results, it's also important to maintain the treatment for a long duration, sometimes even up to a year or longer, because there is a rebound phenomenon, or what we call as there is again a surge of hair fall once the treatment is abruptly withdrawn. There is another unique thing that one sees with minoxidil therapy. In the initial 3 to 4 weeks, patients actually get anxious because there is an increase in the hair shedding. Now, why does this happen? This is because the minoxidil typically pushes the hair from the telogen or the resting stage to the growing or the anagen stage. Now, when this happens, the hair follicle, the hair shaft which was in the resting phase, gets shed off and a new hair shaft grows in its place. So, this is perceived by people as an increased shedding of hair, and it can be a cause of concern. But you just have to be patient. Usually it subsides by about 4 to 6 weeks, and then one starts seeing results. Peptide serums are also helpful. They may be either combined with minoxidil or they can be used alone in those patients who are intolerant to minoxidil. In the oral medication, the only US FDA approved treatment for male pattern hair fall is finasteride. This is a prescription medicine. It has to be prescribed to you by your dermatologist. He will decide the dose for you. Again, this has to be taken for a very long duration of time. The effect starts only after 3 months, and your doctor will typically give it to you for at least a year. I always tell my patients that you will have to continue your hair fall treatment for as long as you want your results to stay. Now, there is a typical side effect of minoxidil which is exaggeratedly mentioned in all social media platforms, that is the sexual side effects. Now, here I would like to tell you that there is no need to worry about it, because there are no proven studies showing that there is a strong association, and it would be best to discuss it with your dermatologist, who will be able to tell you the pros and cons of this medication, and then you can make your choice as to whether you want to take the oral medication or not. After coming to the medical management, I would like to tell you about PRP therapy, which is a very safe and an effective treatment for hair fall in men. It is the platelet rich plasma therapy. You must have heard of it. It is novel and absolutely safe, because here we harness the platelet derived growth factors from the patient's own blood, and it is done as monthly sessions. About 5 to 6 sessions are required. Results appear again after the second or the third session only. Blood is drawn, about 10 ml of blood is drawn. It is centrifuged, and platelet rich plasma is pure platelet rich plasma is extracted. It is loaded in syringes and injected into the hair roots. Of course, last but not the least, one is always there is always the option of hair transplant. This is of course an invasive surgical method, and a couple of sessions may be required. Of course, results are very gratifying, they are long lasting, and they are very, very natural. So I hope this has given you an insight about the various causes and how we manage hair fall in men. Thank you so much.